Most abandoned buildings are just concrete, wood, and rot. But some keep secrets. They cling to every scream, every last breath, and they don't let go. Tonight's story is about two explorers who dared to film inside a nursing home where dozens of lives ended. Some say the patients never left. What Michael and Sarah found inside still haunts them to this day. Michael Harris, 31, urban explorer, thrill seeker. He runs a small YouTube channel where he documents forgotten places, factories, schools, tunnels. To him, danger is just part of the thrill. He laughs at ghost stories, mocks local legends, and thinks every haunted place is just a stage for clicks. Sarah Coleman, 29, his best friend, loyal to a fault. She follows Michael into every adventure, even when her gut screams no. Unlike him, she feels places deeply, the silence, the decay, the way certain rooms feel wrong, heavy, like they're watching you back. When Michael announced he was filming inside the old Hillside Nursing Home, the locals grew quiet. They told him not to. They warned him the ones who died there never really left. But Michael only smirked. Sarah, however, she felt the weight of those words. The Hillside Nursing Home sits on the outskirts of town, abandoned for decades, windows shattered, paint curling off the walls like dead skin, rusted gurneys left to rot in hallways, wheelchairs overturned. It reeks of mildew, rot, and something else. A coppery tang that lingers on the tongue. The building is massive, maze-like, endless corridors lined with empty patient rooms. With no electricity, their flashlights were the only light. But instead of comfort, they cast more shadows than they destroyed. Every doorway looked like a mouth, every hallway like it was waiting for them to enter. At first, it was just another exploration. Michael filmed the peeling wallpaper, joked about checking in as a patient, but Sarah felt it right away. The heaviness, the way the silence pressed in, the way the building seemed to breathe. And then, it called her name. On the third floor, Sarah froze. The air was colder there. She heard it. Soft shuffling, like slippers dragging on linoleum. Then, a whisper, low, fragile, childlike. Michael laughed, said it was the wind, but Sarah's flashlight flickered. Her heart pounded. Against her better judgment, she stepped forward, slowly, down the hallway, toward the sound. Michael was just seconds behind her, but when he turned the corner, the hallway was empty. Her camera lay on the floor, still recording, and Sarah was gone. Her voice still floated faintly through the halls, but no matter how loud Michael called, she never answered. And as Michael searched, the building began to change. Michael pushed deeper, but the hallways no longer made sense. Corridors twisted. Doors that once led to patient rooms now opened into stairwells, or hallways that bent back into themselves. The building was rearranging, trapping him inside. He heard voices, old, raspy, help me, then high-pitched giggles, like children playing hide and seek. His flashlight beam caught wheelchairs sliding by themselves, door handles rattling, shadows moving where there was no light. And then, Sarah's abandoned camera. On it, new footage Michael never filmed. Sarah, breathing hard, flashlight trembling, whispering, "Who's there?" Behind her, the shadows moved. Figures in torn hospital gowns, faces blurred, twisted, always following, but never close enough to see. Michael realized the truth. This place didn't just trap the body, it fed on fear. It used it to bind you, to keep you. And that's when he found Sarah. Hours later, he found her, in a room swallowed by darkness, standing in the corner, her back to him, perfectly still, her hands limp at her sides. She turned slowly, her eyes blank, her skin pale, her lips parted. Her voice wasn't hers. It was flat, hollow, as if someone else was speaking through her. Michael rushed forward, grabbed her arm, and dragged her. She didn't resist, didn't move, just stared blankly as he pulled her down the stairs, through the halls, out the front doors. As daylight touched her skin, she gasped. Her eyes cleared. Confusion washed over her. She asked what happened, why Michael was panicked. She remembered nothing of the last few hours. But later, the footage revealed the real nightmare. That night, safe at home, they reviewed every second of footage, and that's when they saw it. In clips from hours earlier, long before Sarah disappeared, there she was, standing at the end of the hallway, watching silently, motionless. Her outline was frozen in the shadows. But the real Sarah had been right next to Michael. It was impossible, unless the building had let something come back with them. The Hillside Nursing Home still stands, boarded up, waiting. Some explorers walk out laughing, saying it's just dust and echoes. But others, they leave changed, quiet, as if part of them stayed behind. The question is, if you went inside, would you ever come out? So tell me, would you spend a night inside the Hillside Nursing Home? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you've ever explored an abandoned building, share your story, because maybe the ones who died there are still listening. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more haunted histories, and turn on notifications, because next time, we're stepping into a place even darker.